I was quite surprised when I saw video of Benny Johnson and Jack Posobiec outside of the Tyler Robinson hearing afterwards saying that they had seen the 4K evidence and that the case was basically a open and shut case, that it was over and that they had seen everything in 4K, high definition of Tyler Robinson committing the crime. And I just didn't believe it at the time. Now, I didn't have any proof or evidence of anything, but I just know that we have been assured in the past that they had seen the evidence and other things like the Charlie Kirk video when he was appointing his wife, Erica, to be CEO. A bunch of reporters and podcasters went in and watched that video and came out and told us they had seen the evidence and it was over, open and shut. And it just turned out to be not true. And it oftentimes does. So I'm thinking to myself, when Benny Johnson comes out and Jack Posobiec and they say, we've seen the evidence, it's over, it's done, Tyler Robinson did it. And I'm thinking, okay, maybe you saw the same video that we saw in 4K, and you're just going on the premise that that little pixel running around on the screen is Tyler Robinson. But you're not seeing the connection of Tyler Robinson walking around the campus, getting up on the roof, going over there and doing what he did. You're not seeing that. You're just seeing this and you're assuming that that's him. So you're saying, okay, well, that now we have a video of him doing this, but it's not. You can't just assume that you know these that all of these elements connect to each other. And the same thing with Megyn Kelly. Megyn Kelly said this pretty much the same thing. She's going on what people are telling her. I don't think she's actually looking at the evidence herself and saying, okay, well, that's a little different from what was described before. I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt on that one. The other guys, I'm not so sure. Either they're too close to this and too emotional, or just flat out lying. I don't know which one it is. I listened to Benny for a long time, and I hate to say it, but something's not right. So let me just show you a video here that was on Dank's channel. Dank's is great. Go and subscribe to his channel. He's got JP Sears, JP, good name. That's my name, JP Truth Probe. And also Jessie on Fire. And they were having a discussion about this. And I'll just kind of let you listen to this for a moment, and then you can go tune in on this video. It's just really, really good. Actually, great material.
Snow in the chat, have you seen this Jack Posobiec clip of when he came out of the courthouse on, what was this, day 4? I believe, day 4 or 5. I mean, Jack Posobiec, I can't believe that they are going to take what people have seen with their own eyes and try to tell us all something else. Like, this is the biggest, psyop type of situation. I'm looking to see in the chat. Some say yes, some say no. But if you've heard about all these people talking recently about these people inside the courtroom that are favoring TPUSA and saying that there's a very clear 4K high definition footage of obviously Tyler Robinson taking a shot at Charlie Kirk. You can see it. I jumped. I was, dramatizing all of it. It's just not true. And it's kind of wild.
It's not true. And all you have to do to ask yourself the likelihood of it being true is, why, if they had a videotape that was very clear and very, convincing, why would they only show that to people in the court when they're like, why would you choose to televise the trial or the pre-trial hearing because you want to give the public transparency, and then you're all, but as it relates to the evidence that would give you actual transparency, we're only going to show that to the 3 assholes that are in the courtroom. It's so dumb. It makes no sense at all. And as a result of those girls being there and calling them out, they're now exposed as all it was it's the same videos everybody's seen except zoomed in on that little, non-HD blob. And
he's just to put on the show here. I'm going to go ahead and play it because he literally puts an emotional show on, which is just wild to see.
I think everything's been proven. I think it's proven. I would say beyond probable cause at this point. I think that the question for me is how do you even get reasonable doubt when there's so much evidence? But the thing that I do just have to say is that I know that you guys watching on live stream couldn't see the last video that was shown.
That's where they're trying to take advantage of, is that we didn't see it streamed out because the judge decided not to show any more evidence because they showed stuff they weren't supposed to. And then they're using that. They're really trying to use that against us. Fortunately, we had people, when I say we, all of us, you watching, us and friends of ours, Jessie and I, and even JP, I'm sure knows some of the people that were there. There's a lot of people there on the ground. And fortunately for the decentralized investigation of the Charlie Kirk murder, we have people that we can trust on the ground with eyes and ears that report back. So we're not just listening to this asshole, this schmuck, tell us what he saw and that we have to take it as word. We actually have truth.
Okay. So anyway, yeah, this is really good. You guys tune in to Dank's channel, Dank's DANKS, and check him out, and Jessie on Fire and JP Sears. I've been watching JP Sears for many, many years. Like, I want to say 10 or 15 years he's been on this. I saw him doing like comedy skits and things a long, long time ago on YouTube. One of the first, if I remember, that I started watching. So anyway, good stuff, and definitely makes you wonder about the people that are coming out saying, trust me, bro, this is definitely what I saw, 4K, that case is over, it's done. Tyler's guilty, and it's funny because they're the ones running around saying you're going to taint the jury if you ask questions or something. I don't know what it is, but then they're the ones coming out and just really just roasting Tyler. Hey, if he deserves to get roasted, that's fine, but let's let the court work that out. Let's not try to, say things that aren't true, especially. Moving on, the next thing, I know many people have seen this already, where Blake Neff had come out and did a X Spaces conversation with several other people and was caught saying some really weird things. It says here on the Twitter post, Blake Neff refuses to speak out about the TPSA employee that made contact with Tyler Robinson before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. So Tyler Robinson apparently went up and spoke to a TPUSA representative that day, and they won't tell us who it is. So I'll let you listen in on this one for a bit.
Blake argue with the other 9,000 people that are in this X space.
Can you repeat that?
This morning, the leading officer on the case, right, of the Utah SBI, right? He was giving the timeline of events. And during that timeline of events, the officer said that Tyler Robinson, in his shorts, the first time he went there around 10 a.m. in the morning, he climbed through the stairwell wearing his shorts. He didn't have the pants and the limp and all of that. And after he left the parking lot structure, he met with, and this is his words, okay, met with TPUSA representatives. Do you know who they are? Tyler Robinson on September the 10th?
No. And even if I did, I wouldn't tell you because you guys would just harass that person. And I know that person didn't do anything.
Oh, that's just...
Why even go on these shows if all you're going to do is just do that, not tell anybody anything, or say, even if I knew, I wouldn't tell you. Why is he going on these shows? Why even say anything? Why? It seems like somebody counseled Blake and Andrew Kolvet to start going out and pushing back. That's what it seems like to me. Because first of all, they're hiding for the longest time. They won't come out. They won't say anything. And then when they do, now all of a sudden, Andrew's out asking questions. He's demanding answers and things. And then Blake also on this Twitter X Spaces conversation that just went awful for him. It was terrible. He went on to talk about how he, at first he said that he had stayed in Orem on the night of September 10th and or maybe the 9th, but then he went back and he reversed it and said, no, I didn't stay in Orem. I was in Salt Lake or something. And it's all just a bunch of confusion. And I think it's because the Noble family had said that they saw a bald man on their video that from their ring cam. It was a bald man and three other people in the gray Challenger or Charger or whatever kind of car Tyler was supposed to be driving, but they saw a bald man there and three other guys. And so it made him look bad. So he's like, no, I don't want to be, I wasn't in Orem. No, I was in Salt Lake. I wasn't, but that's not what he said a week ago. A week ago, he had said that he was in Orem that particular night. And so it's just looking very bad. Whatever they're trying to do, it's backfiring like crazy. And just not good, not a good look. Yeah, I've got another post here from Valhalla, who his name is Nate, and he also has a YouTube channel. It's called Valhalla VFT, I think. He did a test on some pork shoulders, I think it was, and they used the same caliber gun and ammunition and the same distance, the same angle. Everything was the same as the shooting, just to kind of give you an idea. And I'll let you see the results.
If anything can possibly stop this round today, this is what we're assuming is going to do it. So here's the exit wound, as you can see. And we shot it actually from the front of the pork shoulder, but as you can see it, I mean, look at this hole, shattered the bone, massive exit wound. Here's the, as you can see here, guys, here's our entrance wound, right? Great shot. Thank you. Look at that. That's about as perfect shot as you get. Straight through the front of it, and you guys can see look how much meat this is, guys. Look at me. Look at my torso here. This is all bone. Massive animal bone, brand new, not brittle. Butchered today. Straight through everything. Massive explosive. I mean, look at this. Look at that, guys. Straight through.
The last thing I want to talk about today is Stu Peters and Andrew Kolvet have been going back and forth, and they have been in a heated argument, fighting back and forth, and apparently what happened last night, I guess Andrew resorted to attacking Stu Peters on a personal level. He attacked him personally, something in his past that had come up. It was an arrest, it looks like mugshots or something from 20 years ago. And Stu Peters fired back. You think posting a 20-year-old mugshot, let me make it bigger here. You think posting a 20-year-old mugshot of me is some kind of a flex? We know what you did. We know how you betrayed Charlie. You're cooked, bro. Can't wait to see your mugshot. Unlike me, you'll actually be going away for a long time to a real prison. Tyrone is waiting for you. So this is pretty desperate. This is pretty bad for Andrew to post this. What is this supposed to do? I mean, this is the tactic of the left. I mean, this is or in history, usually what the communists and socialists have used propaganda wars and attack people personally. If you're losing the argument and you can't win it with facts, you need to resort to attacking them personally. And that's what Andrew did here. This is really bad. Everybody has things in their past. If somebody is trying to make a good faith effort to uncovering the truth and furthering the discussion, then personal attacks have no place in this. I mean, and I'll just tell you right now, I have struggled with addiction my entire life. 3 different times that I've had to go through unbelievable withdrawals and things to get off of some medications that I didn't even know were bad when I was taking them, but caused serious damage in my life. And I've been clean and sober for many, many years. I don't drink alcohol. I don't take any medication. I don't do any drugs. And it's been that way for a long time. And I'm thankful that I was able to come out of it and, bounce back and create a successful business and meet the woman of my dreams and just really have a good life now. People change and things happen for certain reasons too. And addictions in my life have caused lots of problems. So I'll just be upfront with you. I'm not trying to hide anything. I don't care if people find out things. It happened and I learned from it, and we move on. We get better for it, And I will share my story with as many people as I can to try to help them. So I'm not ashamed of it. And if you have any questions about it, I'm happy to answer them and to be upfront and forthright with my past and with whatever, anything you want to know. But I thought this would be a good opportunity to say that. So I hope that you're enjoying these videos. This is a fairly new channel. And so if you do like it, if you could like and subscribe, that helps a lot. That'll help to spread the word and to let the algorithm know that the content is good, and hopefully that's what you think. So thanks for watching, and I appreciate it. Appreciate all the comments that you've left, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.